Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Longhorns against the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gains just short of the 40.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice game for the back.
And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy.
Just trucks through the defense, refusing to be stopped on this play. Touchdown, LSU. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And it's caught from inside the 20. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaking tackles. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 with the first possession. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. A crucial penalty on fourth down gives the offense new life. Let's see if they can take advantage. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Longhorns. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Bringing it out, it's Harris. Well, he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
Coaches told us all week that they were going to be aggressive in this ball game, and here they are being aggressive on 4th and 1. The defense is going to line up this way and give them the opportunity to run the football. Might as well take it. And they moved the chains, and here we go.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. With the catch, it's Brown. He goes out of bounds. That moves the ball to the 50. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Goes out of bounds, but the game moves the ball right to the 10-yard line. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. The back's got it. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
That's such a good job up front. This defense is playing so well. Chris, if you're going to defend the screen pass well, up front, this is what you have to do. You've either got to sell out to the quarterback right away, which is what you see here, and they get the contact and then ultimately the incompletion, or you have to recognize what's going on, retrace your steps, and get in the hip pocket of that running back to defend the pass. One of the two. You can't be in no man's land, and here they sell out, get the contact on the quarterback for an incompletion.
He's got space. Here he goes. Inside the 40. He's in the clear at the 10. And they'll force him out of bounds just short of the goal line.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
Timeout taken by Texas. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. Coming up, second down and goal. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Still going, going to try to run it in. Touchdown, Texas. He runs it into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, time...
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a massive run. You make somebody miss early, and then you're in space as a running back, and it's about speed. The speed to get behind the defense and get into the end zone. Explosive plays are going to be key for this offense all day long, and to get one early is a massive plus.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. For a sack. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it's a direct snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Levitt. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's a quick grab.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket, so right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground.
Caught by the receiver.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. The defense showing blitz here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's got a crease. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. An obvious face mask penalty. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Linebacker shifting around now. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. It's caught. He's breaking free. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. A guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking to pass here. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quarterback looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The receiver makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
What an opportunity they had right there to cut into this lead for the opposition, but now their defense has to go out there and bow up. The last thing you want to do is go down 2 possessions going into the locker room.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here.
This defense told us all week long they were going to be prepared for these more exotic style runs where they're trying to get the ball on the perimeter, the wide receiver, the tight end. They understood that this was a big part of this offense's game plan, and they were ready for it. Great pursuit. Good leverage of the ball, and then they're tackling in space. That's a beautiful job.
Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short game.
Everything offensively becomes more difficult in the red zone. There's just a lack of space, and those defenders are just tight to the line of scrimmage. So as they're trying to get the ball to the wide receiver, there's not the space that we've seen in the normal field of play. Now in the red...
It's Clark. He's got heading for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pass is caught. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Longhorns will have to punt this one away. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. And here's the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Oh, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
On the move now, and he slings it deep back to the left side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This is a great defensive series. They're getting off the field right away. 3 straight incompletions. They're doing a good job up front, forcing the quarterback into an uncomfortable situation in the pocket. And these defensive backs have done a great job on the outside, being sticky in coverage.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Barry. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Give it to the back again. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looks like he's going to run it. He stopped short at that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, anytime there's a failure on 4th down, it's easy to second-guess the decision to go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
Grab near the sticks. It's Levin. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. To the air, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They did not make it short on 4th down.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Got an opening, putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Add 6 more points to the total.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Manning. Coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
First down here for this offense. Back in motion now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
Now you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking to pass here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. And the ball to the ground. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here comes the rush. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you have.
Now here he goes at the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dropping back. It's Manning. And he finds the running back in the flat. Inside the 35. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
We've seen this all year long from this running back. They find him out of the backfield, and he's such a threat as a wide receiver. He's done a great job so far today, and this defense is going to have to key on him out of the backfield.
Tackle made after just a short game. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. And is intercepted. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and go in the other direction.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Grab made by the tight end. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20, and he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
They have needed a sack like they needed their next breath of air. This offense has been in rhythm, and they have been doing a great job against this defense. And so finally creating a negative yardage play, getting them off schedule, it's exactly what you need to get a stop and maybe generate some momentum.
Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap.
And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down.
He's got space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Oh, he's looking to throw. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to pass. It's Levin. Receiver makes the grab. Look out, he's got space ahead. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Timeout taken by Texas. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Always looking to throw.